I have good news. My friend, the cinematographer, is likely coming back to the channel soon. I mean, anyway, he's featured in a lot of the vlogs, so you'll know his face, but maybe you don't know to connect the dots yet. But he's the guy that filmed this video. And then there's this one comment, this guy is saying like, yeah, something along the lines of like, the camera work can be better. And I think it's funny because it's the only video where the camera work is alive. Like there's actually someone filming me while I'm doing what I'm doing. Most of the time I set up my camera in my room and I just do my thing. It's static, you know? I feel like what I bring to YouTube is my immature energy, my sort of aliveness with my monotone voice. I know it's a bit of a contradiction. Sometimes I feel like my commentary is very boring, but then once the movement starts getting into it, I feel way more alive. That's why I like standing. And so now I'm thinking the next evolution of that would be to have a camera moving around me, like I have in this video. I just posted this Skrillex and Joyride style bass house tutorial / free FLP. I'm really proud of it. I think I kind of nailed the leave me like this style, which is something that I've been pursuing for a long time now. I can't lie, I've been inspired by Moonboy and by Kruth. Their tutorials have been insane. That door is about to close. No, it's not. Okay. Well, if it does, that would be kind of funny too. So I see a lot of new subscribers, but I also see a lot of the same people returning to the videos, especially to these vlogs. It's always the same fellas, it's the same people. And I know you're watching this right now. Thank you. It means a lot because I love doing these vlogs. And yeah, you're the reason I get to be able to do that. If you are a music producer, you know, I've always been the guy to encourage you, try content creation. It's such a thing that requires minimal time to get into, but then obviously if you want to take it very seriously, that's where all your time commitment gets sucked into. But I love doing it. I just recommend everyone to try it out, everyone who's into music production. But what I wanted to say is a trap that you could fall into is chasing the algorithm, because first of all, the algorithm, that's what we call it, but at the end of the day, it's just your audience and what your audience wants to see. You're not fully in control of what your audience wants to see, obviously. So we as creators have to work to make some perfect product for the audience. But at the same time, if we're chasing this perfect product, we're not making what we want to make. Like these vlogs, for example, I'm not really giving a free FLP in this. I'm not really giving a tutorial. There's not much value being provided. There's no like snappy editing. Most people would have clicked off or not even have clicked on this at all. And you know, I think that's okay. I think YouTube right now is going in a direction where we're slowly coming back to, if you stay consistent with what you want to do and just make it really good, the right people, the right algorithm, the right audience will just find you. And the people that aren't looking for what you're making will not be clicking your videos anymore. And it might take some time. You know, I believe what Mr. Beast said, you got to make 100 videos first and then think more consciously about what you're doing. The first 100 videos, you just trial and error, shoot, film and post, and that's it. I'm at around 140 videos right now, most of which are longer form contents, but I'm still realizing like trial and error, what works, what doesn't work. As a music producer, if you're one to, just make some content and don't take it too seriously. Don't make it so deep. You don't know yet what will pick up and what won't. And once you find something that works for you, you can stick to that for some time. Of course, it's important not to be burnt out, but if you're starting to get burnt out, then maybe you're not enjoying it in the first place. So switch it up. You know, find something that you enjoy and then work hard on it. But the step one is enjoying it. Don't forget that. Don't just do something because someone tells you it's a good idea to do. I've put out 3 albums now, right? Throughout my music career, people have always said, do not put out albums. It's not worth it, especially at your stage. And I agree. If you're there to get streams, to build up a following and do all that, albums don't do that for you. But my creative soul really wanted to make these albums. I had these ideas. I had all these songs lined up. They had a connecting story. I just really wanted to put them out. And you wouldn't tell this visual artist, this painter, you wouldn't tell them, no, don't do murals anymore. Those aren't popular. Do canvas paintings. You wouldn't tell that to a mural artist, right? So like if you want to make an album, make an album. If you want to make YouTube videos, make YouTube videos. And if you don't want to make YouTube videos, don't do it. Maybe do TikTok shorts, or maybe don't even do that. You know, there's other ways you can maybe you find out that your heart really is in live performances. So try to get yourself on some gigs, be a warm-up for other people. I'm spending my time right now on what is working and what I am enjoying until I can get to the point where I can branch out more comfortably. Unfortunately, the way the industry works, if you got connections, you got connections. If you don't, do you have talent? If you don't have talent, do you have friends that are already like, you gotta have all these things or be really lucky. You gotta be prepared for luck. It's gotta, you know, you can see how that rabbit hole travels down. Long story short, find what you enjoy and then work really hard on it. Don't do it the other way around. Damn, that is bars. Again, y'all, I really appreciate y'all watching this. These videos are a lot more spontaneous and I would say somewhat easier for me to make. I could just really be myself, talk what I want to talk about. I gotta say, you look beautiful. Okay, hacking into the mainframe. I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm in. I'm in, guys. Can we talk about how fire that is? I mean... I think my camera just shut. Fair enough. I think I'm cutting the camera. Cutting this too. Right. So obviously, as you can see, it's later in the day. I've been producing now all day, but the camera only records in 30-minute segments. So we recorded for like half an hour, and then it cut, and I just kept producing. I was like, well, let's just try to make something, and then, you know, I'll play it at the end of the video. Can't see the whole thing, I guess, in that way, but I might continue and do something with it. I'll play it now here. Obviously, it's based off of the FLP. So I guess the good thing is if you think you can make something cooler or you got some idea out of this, well, this video that's, maybe I can put it as a card here. That free FLP is what this is basically. So yeah, check out the Discord community. It's linked in the description of this video as well. We got over 250 people in there. It's just awesome to see you guys all making music, sharing it, giving each other feedback, and just in general, chilling. Bless. Now I'm gonna go and edit this all together and put it on the YouTube. All right. See y'all around. Peace.